What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So big news hit about 2 weeks ago that I was retiring, so I figured I'd make a video about it. It's a little late, kind of wanted the hype to die down a little bit and just kind of talk about it on my own time. I've had a really busy 2 weeks too, doing interviews, and I had to fly back to Florida to pack up my apartment and move back to California, but I'm back in California now, and I figured why not make a video and explain to you guys, you know, kind of what my thought process was, kind of what my future plans are, and my current situation right now. All right, so first things first, kind of the reason I guess that I'm retiring or stepping away from racing. I've had a pretty tough few years with dealing with injuries, and really that's kind of all set in, and especially last year, 2018. Everyone knows my huge get off in Tampa, and kind of definitely messed me up physically, but I think it messed me up mentally more than anything. So that was a big part of the reason why, you know, a big part of my decision to step away from racing was because of that injury. But at the same time, I fought and I came back, and I tried as hard as I could to get back to where I was before the injury, but it just mentally it wasn't there for me. And when your heart's not in it, it's not in it. I don't want to force it. It's just, racing is something where you got to line up willing to risk everything for the ultimate reward of winning. But the older you get, I think the more you start weighing out your options, and that's kind of what I was going through. So ultimately made the decision to step away. I kind of knew this was going to go on ever since probably about middle of March. I had a really kind of a gut feeling that I should step away, and still had a job to do though. That's why part of the reason I didn't announce anything was I didn't want people or media or anybody like that to kind of be under the assumption that I don't care anymore because I was retiring. I still really wanted to put in results. I was trying my hardest. I was moving to Florida again for the summer. I actually just got there before I injured my shoulder, but man, it just sucks. I really wanted to finish out the last season of my career and kind of do a farewell tour, if you will, but it just wasn't in the cards for me. But on to new things, which I'm really excited. Hopefully I'll be able to share a little bit more in the next coming months with you guys, with everything else that's going on in my life. But I'm so thankful and so grateful for everything, for everyone that's ever had any big or small part of my career. It's been I mean, more than a dream come true. I never had imagined that I would make it this far in the sport. So thank you, everybody. You know who you are. Even the fans. I mean, even, you know, if you've ever stopped me to shake my hand or get a picture or sign an autograph, I never felt like I was worthy of that. So thank you guys for making me feel special for the last 10 years. It's been, like I said, it's been more than a dream come true. So I'm happy. I'm somewhat healthy. I'm healthy enough to step away on my own terms. Unfortunately, I had this shoulder injury a few months ago, but I'm almost looking at getting back on the bike now, and I'm really excited. I'll always ride. I think that was one of the main questions that I would get as soon as I announced that, was like if I'm done with racing or if I'm done with riding. And the racing on a professional level is what I'm stepping away from. Not riding. I'll always ride. I'll always love to be on two wheels, whether it's mountain bikes, dirt bikes, you know, riding my 450L on the street. I'll always ride a motorcycle. So and even race. I plan on doing a couple races, which I will announce as soon as I'm able to. But just not the normal 17 round, 12 round, you know, supercross and motocross series. So that's feels good to kind of have that in my past now, especially in the position that I'm in right now. I'm thankful for everything that's happened in the past 11 years as a professional, but I'm also happy to step away and like I said before, on my own terms. And really, like, the cool part for me, at least, I would have loved to kind of share that experience with the fans of like, that's my last supercross season, but I didn't want to announce it, like I said. But I really just try to take that all in. I know someday soon I'm gonna look back and really let it sink in and realize how awesome of a career I had, and how blessed I was to, you know, ride for Factory Honda for 5 years and ride for Troy Designs for 10 years and work with all these amazing brands who I really do plan on continuing that relationship that I've developed with all these brands and work them into my next venture in life. But thank you guys, anybody who's ever cheered for me, watched me race on Saturday. From the bottom of my heart, I have to say thank you guys, and family, friends, fans. I mean, those three right there, you know, mean the world to me. So I'm very happy about that. yeah, I've been doing quite a few interviews, so this might seem repetitive, but for maybe there's a couple people that haven't seen what's going on, and maybe this kind of helps fill you in on, you know, what I'm doing now, what I'm up to. Number one question I got, not number one, but one of the biggest questions I got was, are you gonna keep building the 250 two-stroke for straight rhythm? And that is a big yes. I had known about this, like I said, for months. So I bought this bike and started building this bike with the intention of, you know, retiring from professional racing, but then going to race straight rhythm. Mainly because I love building the bikes. I've had a really fun time building the L, now building the 250. I really kind of, I don't know, I've kind of fallen in love with that. So definitely gonna continue. Been accumulating a ton of parts. I haven't been uploading because my last couple weeks have been a little hectic, but now I'm finally back home. Parts are starting to come. If you didn't watch the BTO upload that I did, I'll link it below. I definitely recommend getting caught up on that. We finished tearing it down. We sent everything up to powder coat. It should be back this week, so we can start rebuilding. I'm gonna do a huge parts haul, like unboxing style type thing when everything gets here. I'm actually gonna do that this week and post it on the BTO channel. I wanna put it out on Thursday, so if everything goes according to plan, then it'll be on their channel on Thursday, as well as obviously this video that I'm uploading right now. But yeah, I guess I can show you some of the parts right now, actually. And if you guys have any more questions about my retirement or anything like that, let me know. Future plans, right now I'm just sticking to building this thing, going with straight rhythm and racing that. I have a couple other races that I want to do maybe at the end of this year, trickling into next year. Nothing, like I said, nothing supercross, motocross on the high level of you know, what I've been doing for the past 11 years, but definitely some fun races, some stuff that I'll be able to enjoy and really kind of be in a pressure-free environment and bring you guys along. I think that's gonna be really cool to kind of let you guys experience. I want you guys to kind of be able to live vicariously through me. With this 250 build, there's a lot of parts that I'm getting that you guys might not be able to get your hands on, and I want you to kind of see what I do with things and see how I can, you know, what kind of things I can get my hands on. And the same thing goes for going to races, future builds, all that kind of stuff. I want you guys to kind of experience that with me and take you guys along and document really my whole life from my retirement on. So that is a little hint at what's gonna be going on after racing. So if you don't already subscribe to the channel, do it now, because we're gonna be dropping some really cool content, working with some really cool brands, and I'm excited. Obviously, taking that step away from racing is nerve-wracking. There's a lot of questions and a lot of answers that I don't have yet. So kind of having a little bit of a hint as to what's next in life definitely makes me feel a little bit more secure, and I'm excited. That's the only thing I can say. I know I say that a lot. I'm excited. I'm super excited, but I am, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. So anyways, I'm gonna pull the camera off the tripod right now and show you guys a few parts. I'm not gonna give everything away yet, but there's some really cool companies that I'm gonna get to work with on this build, and things are developing really well. So let's get into it. All right, so this is kind of where we left off on the BTO channel. Tore everything down, got the engine out, got the swing arm pivot was the hardest part. Obviously the frame, swing arm, and a couple other parts are missing right now. But yeah, I got some wheels and some suspension that I'm not gonna use, so I don't know, maybe I'll end up selling that stuff. But I'm just gonna kind of let you guys check out what's right here. Like I said, I'm gonna do the unboxing on the BTO channel on Thursday, so I don't wanna fully get into that yet. I have a lot to talk about with this stuff, and most of it's boxed up, but you can see there's some forks over there that I need to talk about, I need to address, as well as what's in that white box too. But this is the stuff that I wanted to show you guys today. This is more parts that we pull off, but I've linked up with this company, Cmt Composites. I don't know if you can read that. That's their website right there, and I'll also link their Instagram. Super cool company. Obviously, this stuff is amazing. Like, full carbon tank for the 250. Got this cool billet cap and breather neckline there. And then they also sent me some other stuff over here, like rear disc guard, a fork protector, lug protector. And then, so that stuff's really awesome. I'm really excited to work with brands like that, because you know, like not a lot of people make parts, especially like unique parts for the 250 because it's such an old bike. Well, at least the Honda is. So I'm excited to work with guys like that. I think it's really kind of the parts that are gonna make it pop and kind of set it apart from the rest of the builds that are gonna be at straight rhythm. So I don't know, there are some really cool 2-strokes though, so I'm not gonna say that mine's gonna be the best, but parts like this are definitely gonna be the key items that set it apart from other bikes. I think that's gonna look awesome, especially when we get the frame back from powder coating and you guys can see all the colors start to blend together. Another part that is kind of, I didn't realize how rare this was, but this is actually a Kyb Factory Shock. I think this was off like Larocco's bike in 2007, I wanna say, or 2006. Anyway, same chassis as what I have. So the reason these are so unique is they only made these for, I think, 2 years as factory parts, and it has these cool rivs on the reservoir here. And I even sent this to my guys at Kyb, a picture of it, and they were like kind of tripping on how rare and how good of condition. There are a few little nicks here and there on the housing, but I think I'm gonna get this coated anyway, so it's not gonna really matter, but very excited for that. I actually, super random, I was struggling to find a shock for this bike because obviously it's so old, the chassis is so old, and parts are so rare that, and like Kyb, they only made these for 2 years, so I was struggling. I was searching for like 2 weeks straight of eBay, Craigslist, different forums, and couldn't find anything. And I found this actually on eBay, randomly popped up. I think it was about like $600 or $700, and I sent it to my guys at Kyb. I'm like, hey, is this legit? And they're like, oh yeah, you need that thing. So went ahead and bought it. The guy I bought it from was super cool. He actually has another one that I'm trying to get a hold of. So hopefully that gets in my possession soon. I'd love to have like the extra rare parts for 2-stroke. So yeah, hopefully I can get my hands on that thing too. Yeah, very excited about these 2 parts in particular. And like I said, these parts over here, I'm gonna be doing an unboxing and showing you guys what's up on the BTO channel. I know a lot of you guys went over there and subscribed and watched, and I appreciate that. So go do that now if you don't already. Subscribe to the BTO YouTube channel. I'll keep linking it on my own social stuff, but make it that much easier on you. Subscribe to my channel, subscribe to there. We're gonna continue this build the rest of this week and next week, and then as soon as the frame gets back, then things are really gonna start falling into place. I have so many parts and so many, I guess, questions that I'm gonna have along the way that are about to be answered, and I'm sure you guys do too. So like I said before, subscribe, like the video. You guys have no idea, especially right now, how much that's gonna do for me. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.
Aside from my soul, there goes a sight,